Hey guys, Tyler here. I've reviewed lots of these Star Trek shows and movies on this channel, but I haven't made as much content about Star Trek games. And no, I'm not talking about Domjot or Tongo or Parisi's Squares or the game from the game. No, I'm talking about Star Trek video games, the ones you play on your TV or computer instead of going outside and touching grass. Other than streaming a playthrough of Star Trek Conquest, I genuinely haven't talked about Star Trek games that much, and that's because most of them kinda suck. Like seriously, I actually didn't realize there were as many licensed and published Star Trek games as there are. I thought there was like a dozen. No, my friends. It is way more than that. There are well over 60 Star Trek video games out there for various platforms, mostly Windows. Since I haven't played most of them, I decided to give them a try. And by them, I mean nearly all of them. A while back, I sat down with friend of the channel, KinzieK, and we recorded over 9 hours of reactions to these games. We laughed, we cried, we came, but overall, well, you're just gonna have to watch to see how we felt. Let's get started. Before we dive in, a word from today's sponsor, Architects of Fate. Hey, are you looking to build an adventure with friends? Well, I just might have the place for you. Architects of Fate is a Twitch channel that specializes in tabletop RPGs with an emphasis on interactive gameplay and storytelling, all for free. Just by jumping into chat, you can make the lives of the game master and players easier or harder. It's up to you. Not only do Architects of Fate play well-known tabletop RPGs like 5th edition D&D, but they also play less common RPGs like Star Trek, Star Wars, Conan, Aliens, and more, plus totally original games like Solar Patrol, and Bad Horse's Evil League of Evil with the two-headed DM. Architects of Fate even has community game nights with chat. They're always looking for new games to share with each other and invite you to play alongside them. The goal of each stream is to make sure every viewer and player gets their chance to contribute and shine. If you like Star Trek, check out Bajor Rising on Mondays, featuring an ad hoc team of junior officers on the Galaxy-class USS Odyssey. Players embark on official and classified missions in support of Bajoran independence during the Cardassian occupation. They discover the prophets may not be mythical, and another greater enemy may have plans for the sector. Join in to help weave tales of covert operations, moral dilemmas, and the struggle for freedom. Thanks to viewer requests, Architects has a new adventure story on alternating Mondays called Back in Business, featuring Ferengi traders making their way in a post-Dominion War galaxy under the edicts of Nagus Rom.
Grand Nagus.
There's also a Tuesday game called Strange New Playtest, set in the TOS era on the USS Challenger, and testing the new rules in the Star Trek 2nd Edition adventure, The Celestial Algorithm. Started in early 2019 by Chief Architect Nat Too Shabby, Architects of Fate continues his family's tradition of tabletop gaming and late-night storytelling by sharing the experience with everyone. So come watch and join a group of players to write new stories and forge new friendships. Architects of Fate can be watched live on Twitch or rewatched on YouTube at the links on screen and in the description below. Big thanks to Architects of Fate for sponsoring this video. Now, let's get back to it. Normally, this is where I'd offer some background for our discussion to provide context, like how in 1972, John Atari invented the video game. But no, we're not doing that today. Instead, I'll talk about how I decided to organize these games. Kinsey and I made a spreadsheet where I listed the games by year, noted their platform, and Kinsey found ROM links from various, places on the internet. I did pay for some of these, but many are so old that they can't be found anymore other than on archive sites.
You're so old. Where's your wife? Go home to your family, dude.
And maybe for a good reason, because honestly, a lot of these games don't deserve your cash. Anyway, we started with games made for MS-DOS back in the day. That's right, folks, we aren't just gaming in the Clinton years, we're gaming in the Reagan years too. These DOS games often took the form of text adventures, but not always. The first widely recognized Star Trek video games were published in 1971 by Mike Mayfield and Don Daglow. Given they were published in 1971, they all also were, of course, not actually made originally for DOS because Microsoft didn't exist back then. And to be honest, we weren't sure if they could be found anywhere. We still aren't. We did find 2 ports from the early 80s, one for DOS and one for the Commodore 64, both simply called Star Trek. But they also didn't really work, even with us trying to emulate them. Nor did Star Trek 3, which has no connection to the movie, nor Super Star Trek Strategic Operations Simulator, or Trek 73. The first game we came across that would actually run is called Video Trek 88, published in 1982 by Canadian developer Windmill Software.
Alright, so this is the first barrier to entry.
Yes.
Actually starting the game. I've tried running it, that didn't work. I tried loading, didn't work. Saving, can't save what you can't run.
Okay, so are these function keys or just, okay, list, enter, no.
And it says, okay, it agrees with you.
Yeah.
Run,
okay. File not found.
Right.
The game may not work properly. Oh, okay, the game may not work properly. Still no comments for this game.
I can imagine.
Beautiful.
I have a comment. It's pretty good, all things considered.
Stardate 69420. This is the... Oh, is this a text game? It better not be. This is the first log of Captain Richard Johnson.
Richard Johnson.
We are due to explore the Volva Nebula. I am awaiting my first officer, Monica Lewinsky. Syntax error.
This game is a syntax error.
Okay,
we can move on.
Fuck this.
I love when my favorite game of all time that I'm so nostalgic for is a command prompt.
Next was 1985's Star Trek The Kobayashi Alternative, published by Simon & Schuster and depicting the player's testing of an alternative to the Kobayashi Maru simulation based on the Enterprise's logs. Get ready for loud.
They all sound like this. Our engines have sustained major damage.
Captain, we will need assistance from the Orne to repair them. Your orders.
Fix it.
Yeah. Bob the Builder. Should I prepare a landing party, sir? Ooh. Okay, this one's a little bit more interactive. Oh, I thought it said Spock exists. Uhura exists.
Spock exists.
Chekhov exists.
They all
or
exist.
does he? Captain, I can't work the transporter while the screens are up. Turn screens off. Screens down.
Oh,
Okay.
that's actually cool.
We aren't.
Get in orbit. Affirmative. Affirmative.
God damn it. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeoman Rand, get me coffee.
What object do you?
Never mind.
Never mind. Avoca, please eject me into the cold, unfeeling space.
Bad.
Very.
Then we tried the Kobayashi Alternative's 1986 sequel, Star Trek The Promethean Prophecy, where the player assumes the role of Kirk leading a landing party after the Enterprise has been attacked. Light years better than predecessor Star Trek The Kobayashi Alternative in both design and execution without its bugs.
Really?
We'll see.
Wait, what bugs?
I believe, yeah, right. That's a feature, man. And, oh yeah, once again, for about half of the games on this list, for one reason or another, we simply couldn't run them. It literally doesn't even work.
Yeah, light years better. You know, literally, you could, text me, and it would be, a better, text adventure.
For now, let's move on to 1987's Star Trek The Rebel Universe, another Simon & Schuster joint. In this, the Enterprise crew explores a mysterious region of space where other Starfleet crews have mutinied. Pretty exciting, right? Yeah, about that.
Look at this guy. He's like, yeah, he can play my game.
Yeah, nuclear vessels.
Maybe this one can be played without commands. Okay.
What?
This is a syntax error.
Nyota Uhura. Well, except it looks like Hooga.
God, there's something problematic about that Uhura is saying that.
It's just like Wedge Dooge. I can't read this.
Yeah, I can't. You know what? It's I can't read this. like, sorry, but I'm not a Klingon. I don't know what the fuck. I think it's very fitting that the DOS can only have like 6 colors on screen at any given time. When do I get my gun?
Whoa.
Is this a point and click game?
Is it?
They should probably tell us that.
Oh my god.
It's mission date 0000. We didn't destroy any
Captain's
enemies.
log. Captain's log. Captain's log.
Stores? What is this, like Oregon Trail in space? This is truly egregious.
This is one of the games of all time. Ooh. Hooga.
Hooga. Yeah, literally.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. There we go.
No messages.
Oh, we click on the characters. Duh. Okay. So this looks like just a fucking menu simulator to me. Like, this is not a game.
You already beat the game 100%.
I did. 100%ed it.
You got your new PB.
I got my new world record pace. Oh, set course.
Gameplay. You're like the Trek guy. Do you get the? Do you get what's going on?
No, I have no idea what the fuck is going on.
It's like, what y'all talking about?
I never forget the face.
And I won't forget your IP either. Okay, so understandably so.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what we're doing in this game?
No, absolutely not.
Is this like a ship simulator?
I guess it is. Oh, we made it back to the beginning.
Yes, we made it back to square one. Dude, this game sucks. Bad.
Next, we have Star Trek First Contact, except released in 1988. It's not based on the movie, and it's much worse. It's about racing to make first contact with the new alien species before the Klingons do, but it's downhill from the premise. Oh, that's loud. Starfleet Command, come in.
Where, sir? Come in where?
Sulu set course for Sirius.
Where, sir?
Oh, God. Wait, what? What did that say? It was on...
Use accepted Starfleet protocol.
Mr. Sulu set course for Sirius Warp 5.
I don't know how to work the equipment.
I'm talking to Sulu.
Then why is she here?
Lieutenant Uhura.
Please be quiet. You don't know how to use anything.
Report to sick bay.
I know. I don't know how to work the equipment, sir.
Uhura, report.
You must use accepted Starfleet protocol.
Lieutenant Uhura, status, report of the mission.
I don't know how to work the equipment.
I want to quit. This was followed by Star Trek V, The Final Frontier, developed by Level Systems and published by Mindscape. Now, this one is based on the movie and is just as bad. Oh God, not again.
Man. F1, I guess? Oh, okay, cool.
Cadets.
Yeah, cadet. Let's play on casual.
Nice.
I like the colors. I like it. I like the detail.
This is like a movie.
It is. I'm sitting back. I'm vibing.
United Federation of Planets Party transmission, James Kirk. Is it James Kirk to me, or is it from James Kirk?
I think it's from James Kirk.
Is it? The situation has grown worse. We need you and your crew to disarm it as quickly as possible, or we could be at war with the Klingons. Those Klingon bastards killed my son. The following transmission was intercepted. Please decipher and report it for mission brief. Report for mission briefing. No, not again.
God, not Klingon language.
Wedge Dooge.
Please decipher.
No shot.
They just want you to know Klingon. Oh, I actually know what they're saying. They're saying Kirk the Outlaw, a prize indeed. I know that because I'm Klingon.
Okay, let's try that. Yeah.
Please don't be right. Oh.
Excellent. You are informed by Starfleet of a Priority 7 situation in the neutral zone. The commander of Starfleet appears to the view screen on the view screen.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt your story, Jim, but
I didn't get to take a shit before doing this one.
We received a disturbing transmission from Nimbus 3. Planet Galactic Peace. A terrorist force has captured the planet's single outpost and taken Federation, Romulan, and Klingon consuls hostage.
It really fucking hurts.
Your orders are to proceed. At once to Nimbus 3, assess the situation and ensure the safety of all hostages at all costs.
Does Spock usually have eyeshadow on?
Yes.
Huh.
In fact, I have a meme about that on my phone. I'll have to show you later.
Cool.
Do we get to play or not?
Why do all these games have such unclear,
Lowering
goals? All right.
Okay, I've pressed all of the buttons and they're just doing random things.
Well, we could press, the exit button.
Bad.
All right, yeah.
Final Frontier is followed up in our list by 1992's Star Trek 25th Anniversary, also released for the Game Boy and the first of several titles on the list developed by Interplay Entertainment. And I have to say that this game was unexpectedly a banger.
Oh god, not the tremolo.
Is this what the Charlie Brown parents sound like?
Oh my god, actual gameplay.
Wait, oh shit. Okay, so this is actually something.
This is actually a game. This looks like Gradius. Are you just playing Gradius right now?
It's probably a Gradius clone. Okay, so
You might have found a banger.
This is the first game that we've played tonight.
This is the most playable Star Trek game we have gotten so far.
I could play this in an arcade. Wait, what?
Huh?
What?
Did you run out of gas or something? Oh, it's like a gravity.
There we go. It's a gravity.
Okay. This actually looks like challenge.
This is legit. Do I get bonus points?
Oh, it warps you further.
Fuck yeah,
That's
dude.
actually so.
That's so based.
This game's good.
This game is just good.
I think for a first level, I think the length is a little insane, but the gameplay itself is fine.
Damn it. Okay. Planet Killer is now approaching Earth. Nice try, Captain Kirk.
Nice
Goodbye.
try, Captain.
Okay, well.
Oh, and it's blood dripping down.
Okay, I didn't actually think it was that great, to be honest.
Well, I think it was it was okay.
It was okay. It was mid.
It was playable, and that's more than I could say for the last one.
But kind of. The last DOS game on this list that we could actually play was Star Trek Judgment Rights, another Interplay game that's also the first one on the list that's unequivocally supposed to be good. Like its predecessor, 25th Anniversary, the game is made up of multiple episodes that constitute the story missions. I had to purchase it on Steam, but the question is, was it worth it? Well, loud. 1995, am I
This
right?
definitely takes me back to my childhood when my mom beat me. And the only way I could escape was playing Judgment Rights. I hate being in here.
Not the bridge. So the voice acting is good so far.
Yeah, it's actually good.
Even better than the animated series.
What the fuck, dude?
I do not think that would have any effect, Captain.
Captain.
Oh, God, racist.
God.
Perhaps you should access my library computer, sir.
In my quarters.
I know, right? So, my first observation, nothing like 25th Anniversary.
Yeah.
Not even close. Dude, Trek fans just hearing people talk, and it
Yes.
doesn't matter what it is. It seems like that's all these games have as a positive. It's oh, I get to hang out with Cthulhu.
Okay, well, but I'd like to go there. Computer select topic.
Where's the game? And you know what? I know people are going to be like, maybe you could just open up an instruction manual and then you know how to play the game. It's 25th Anniversary was self-explanatory.
We're off course, Captain.
Instruments indicate that we have crossed the Klingon neutral zone.
God's sake.
Message from the Klingon commander, sir.
On screen.
Enterprise, you are in
Enterprise.
violation of Klingon space.
Unable to comply, Captain. We're under attack. Captain, the shields are up.
Okay.
And you get this? Oh, no. You do not get this.
Control-Alt-Delete.
Oh, God, this is so scuffed. That was particularly offensive. Oh, no, it's your problem. You just don't know how to play the game.
God, suck my dick. Okay, mid because the sound effects. I mean, the voice acting was
Yeah,
good.
the aesthetic, but that's how it is for all of these. All of the aesthetics look so good, and then it's you can't play it. You can't play anything.
As for the other DOS exclusives, these just wouldn't run on my computer even after downloading an emulator. These included Star Trek The Next Generation, A Final Unity, Star Trek DS9 Harbinger, and Star Trek Pinball. Quite a few games were made to be played on console or handheld. Most of these were exclusives, but not all. Naturally, some could be played on Xbox and Windows, for instance. But while most of these we had to emulate, ROMs of the pre-2000 console games in particular could be found on archive sites. The ones on our list would have been made for the Nintendo Entertainment System, Super Nintendo Entertainment System, Game Boy, and Sega Genesis. And by the way, it's weird that they never went beyond that, you know? Like, is there a single GameCube game on here? No, there's not a single GameCube game. Actually, fellow YouTuber and good friend of the channel Phobia gave me some context about this. In the early 2000s, the distribution of console sales was very lopsided. The PS2 was a massive success and set sales records that have only recently been beaten out by the Nintendo Switch. For developers of this time period, with small budgets and an IP they weren't confident would sell well, it made more sense economically to release only on PS2, ignoring the other consoles of that generation. So, there probably were Star Trek games on GameCube, but their releases were cut when that console's sales numbers became public. But anyway, back to the other console games. The first of these were games for Star Trek The Next Generation, one on NES and the other on SNES. And let me just tell you, they leave a lot to be desired. The NES version was developed by Imagineering Inc. and published by Absolute Entertainment, and the SNES version was developed and published by Spectrum Holobyte. Gameplay is mostly linear in nature, sometimes branching partially depending on choices made during various conversations. Okay, so this is like Mass Effect.
Okay, so you can play it at full screen just like anything else. They always use the same picture of Picard.
A freighter near planet Lycia reports that it is under attack. Power level 100%.
Thank you, LeVar Burton. So one thing I'm noticing is like, all of these games seem to like try to sell you the fantasy of managing the ship.
Yeah, basically.
So this was one of the good ones?
I'm not seeing it.
Like I don't know about that one.
Oh, not another asteroid. Or is that, no, that's a Ferengi ship, okay.
It is?
Yeah. You can barely tell.
You clocked that one pretty fast.
Yeah. I don't like this.
Yeah, I don't. It's like all of these just feels like Gihren's greed.
Yeah. Man, Star Trek The Next Generation for the NES fans in shambles.
I know, right?
All right, how about the SNES? Let's try
Usually SNES games are way more gameplay focused. Yeah. This game is on the spectrum.
This game is on the spectrum. Oh God.
I'm like the parallax. Jesus.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Deanna.
I am Teleris, Doctor of Archaeology.
And I'm Delirious.
Investigating the legend of Korra. I mean, the integrated field de-randomizer.
Oh, are we going?
I would like to go. I want to go. Travel time too long at this warp. Oh, well.
I can't wait till we get to a game that knows what fun means.
I know. I want to go faster.
I'm willing to bet that the manual is like 100 pages thick to explain all of this. I'm guaranteeing you somebody's going to say that this is the best strategy game of all time.
We're here. This is where we were supposed to go. Can I talk to Deanna? That's what I want to know.
I'm like, that's really what's going to tie this all together.
Yeah.
I think we best go to the view screen. What is happening?
We just did! Okay, now this is how I know this is not a good game.
Oh no, this is literally the same thing. Yeah, no.
We're here.
I think we're done.
Wait, no. Hold on. We beamed down. Okay, I got it. We beamed down.
Oh, dude.
Transporter.
Oh, so that's good.
There's no suitable site within transporter range, such as we return to the bridge.
So we go to the bridge.
Oh, that's where we are. Okay, then we stop the game.
So yeah, bad.
Very bad. For the Game Boy, 1994 also brought us Star Trek Generations Beyond the Nexus, this time also developed by Absolute Entertainment. USS Enterprise B is launched with Captain Kirk and Demora Sulu. On this main voyage, the ship encounters renegade Tholian ships, who then attack. Oh shit. Wait.
Oh. It's giving, like, Math Blaster. No, this is tragic.
No. Okay, I got a hit in, but it should be more than that.
God, just imagine giving this to your kid. It's just so jittery. I'm gonna get it. Dude, what are these people playing? Like, oh my god.
And then they won't watch my Metroid streams.
It's like, this is like their magnum opus. You know what? Gundam games are pretty good after all.
Okay.
Yeah, annihilate the planet. There's probably Packlets on there.
Bad.
Yeah, that
sucked. Luckily, I'm not alone in thinking that the controls suck. In 1995, Interplay graced us with Star Trek Starfleet Academy Starfleet Bridge Simulator, which is exactly what it sounds like. To be honest, this is another one of these that's barely a game.
Another simulator type game. God, as if all the other ones weren't just simulators. Thank God Interplay was the one that specified it. Well, let's look at the trip nervous.
A bit.
A bit.
A bit. Gender female. First name Yolanda.
Yolanda, you're Quan. What?
Okay, so this is Starfleet Academy.
Oh, it is just straight up. Let's see if we can find Sito Jaxa.
Yeah.
Only Star Trek could want to simulate college, and people will buy that.
I know. Would you like to take the basic training mission, cadet? Let's go.
Mission number 1, basic sublight navigation. This mission will focus on maneuvering your ship in a single sector of space. You'll be required to fly to close range to 4 market buoys. You will be notified when you have reached each buoy. Be careful. Remember that collisions in space could destroy your vessel, we ain't gonna pay for it. You're flying towards like a Minecraft skin.
This is
Like,
Minecraft. Steve. God, this is boring as fuck.
this is depressing. Honestly, I feel so bad for Star Trek fans.
You're learning so much today, aren't
It's
you?
like you grow up out of DOS. You're like 10 years old. And then you get your brand new SNES, and this is what you have to play next. Oh, let's go to the mess hall.
Yeah, there we go.
Hi, I'm the host of the Academy Lounge. Just call me Jones. We don't serve alcohol.
Boring.
Boo.
God, fuck this.
They make like one game.
Bad. And in 1995, Playmates published Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Crossroads of Time, developed by Novotrade International. I was ready to write this one off as well, but it surprised us. Okay, thank God, shooter, finally.
Oh, it's by Sega? Oh, it's so over. They always get the logo and presentation like down.
Of course,
They
yeah.
always get that down. Please be good. I'm actually really hoping this one's good.
It's a Cisco simulator, let's go!
Oh my god.
It's so over. This is please meet me in security.
Oh my god.
Yes! Street Fighter Cisco, let's go. This is a game.
Yes.
This is a game.
And it looks good too. It even has that Genesis ding 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 ding.
Here's my son Jake. I'm waiting for Nog to show up. We're gonna look at women. Odo's office, perfect. This is the first game that we've played tonight.
I know, literally.
One of our technicians was attacked in docking pylon 3. Dr. Bashir is examining her now.
Have you arrested the attacker?
Not yet. I couldn't find any witnesses.
All right, so we're going to the infirmary. Temporarily denied, okay. Sensors detect some anti-proton emissions in lower pylon 3. I'm going to send Chief O'Brien down to check it out. He's busy with the security grid, I'll do it. Okay. Yeah, let's go.
Oh my god, progression.
We're playing a game.
Goodness. Without like a direction, like if you stop playing this game for like 2 days straight or something, like I would forget where to go.
Materialize,
Oh my
transport.
god, it's like Metroid Zero mission.
Wait, hold on.
Did you just get like soft locked?
Did I get soft locked? Oh.
There's no way they would let that happen. Yeah, try to go up there.
Oh, it transported the platform. All right, there's the other one. Now, because it was over here, I'm not so sure about this one anymore.
Nah, we can move on.
Okay.
It's like it started off so strong.
It was promising.
They should have just made it a game. Like all these mechanics, but they want to make you fool with a computer.
This is mid.
It worked.
It worked.
I saw the game in it.
There was a game under the surface. I think our experience did mirror a lot about what's been said in reviews, which is that it may have faithfully recreated DS9 on a visual level, well, with the graphical capabilities of the time, but the gameplay is clunky and the puzzles are time-consuming. The vast majority of the games we played or tried to play for this video were made exclusively for Windows, sometimes for Mac as well. Given that, it may or may not surprise you that a good 50% of the Windows games would not run either. The prevailing reason for this is because, frankly, they're just so old that they're not compatible with Windows 11.
You're so old. Where's your wife? Go home to your family, dude.
You gotta keep in mind that many of these are from the 90s. We tried 9 different ways to Sunday to get these to work natively in Windows 11, but to no avail. In fact, quite literally, every Star Trek Windows game on the list from the 90s and 2000s wouldn't work unless I purchased it on Steam or GOG Galaxy, and there's only so many that you can still find being sold that way. As for the ones that would run, here's what I have to say about them. The earliest one we got working was Star Trek Starfleet Academy from 1997, once again developed and published by Interplay.
Controllers not supported. This game was not designed to support controllers.
This has more interactivity than the games, to be fair.
Alright, difficulty plebe, I guess.
Plebe?
That's kind of insulting, but whatever.
Plebe? Is this a flight simulator game?
Wait,
I mean, at least we're looking at the controls.
Yeah. Oh god, there's 2 columns.
You need like a key. You need an answer key, because this
Yeah.
is Starfleet Academy.
Hold on a second. I'll take a picture of this shit.
God. Like, you literally have to take notes just to play the damn game. Oh, cool. Okay, so this is actually pretty decent.
Live action cutscenes.
That's Jeffrey Corrin, my navigator.
There's my friend. 12 frames per second black man.
I don't know what those dots are for.
The low resolution trill spots. She actually has more effort put into her than all the Andorian makeup on TNG.
I do like this though. This is decent. I can't wait for the game to be a crashing disappointment.
I know. Like the cutscene is beautifully shot, even in 12 frames per second.
Hello.
It's Daddy.
Let's hope we're ready for it.
It's like a theme park ride. He looked at me.
It's literally a theme park.
Let's try to put some effort in this.
All right. I'm actually excited.
Yeah.
If the game puts in effort, I'm putting in effort too.
We need you to choose your vessel. The more powerful your vessel, the more difficult the scenario will become.
I'll take a Miranda class.
Yeah, me too.
I'd like a Miranda class ship.
Miranda class. This should be interesting.
Oh, God.
Warp to system S1222 by pressing keys Shift and W to engage warp.
Oh.
Your course is automatically plotted by your navigator.
Oh,
if
then we
it
just
is
go.
a mission objective.
Based?
Oh, okay.
Holy Christ. Functionality.
That's actually kind of cool. So it's legitimately like a module.
Okay.
An interactive module.
Yeah, there
That's
we
cool.
go.
You're entering the system. Go to red alert by pressing the A key and then the R key. Target a mine. Use the keypad 0 or period keys to cycle through targets. The targeted item will have a square around it. If the square is red, it is in phaser range.
All right, too many instructions at once.
Yeah, there's no way you could retain this. Like, he's gonna read you the entire
He's
first...
gonna read me the entire manual.
Like, what is this, surgery? Like, how the hell else are we gonna, like, remember anything?
Wait. No.
Oh, we're going so fast.
Wait, we are putting effort into it. I did say that.
I'm just gonna come out and say it. This isn't that great. No. It started off so well, dude. The hell was that, photo mode? You gotta pull the plug. You gotta pull the
No.
It's over. You're flunking out, my dude.
That was so disappointing.
Reception to this one was middling, and you can probably see why. Star Trek Starship Creator, developed by Emergy and published by Simon & Schuster in 1998, is barely a game, and this one was definitely panned when it was released, mainly for that reason.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get your big boy glasses on for this one.
All record of Admiral's sample will be deleted and may not be retrieved. You wish to continue. Okay. That was some nice grammar and syntax. All right, Big Dick Daddy 97.
Yeah.
Okay,
Galaxy class.
Excelsior, Galaxy, Intrepid.
Let's look at you. You know so much.
Ooh, okay, Miranda class. We gotta we gotta go with the Miranda class. Oh, and now it's bugged. bad.
Yeah, that was just...
It's not even a game.
There's also a Star Trek Starship Creator Warp 2 released in 2000, but I refused to install it.
Sorry.
Star Trek Starfleet Command, developed by Quicksilver Entertainment and published by Interplay in 1999, is supposed to simulate starship operations, ship-to-ship combat, and fleet warfare. But while this one garnered positive reviews on release and is still beloved by many to this day, frankly, I just don't see it.
Controllers not supported. Oh, God.
Hate seeing that.
Not again.
What do the manuals look like? The 5 manuals.
I'm not even going to look at that.
Oh yeah, we don't need to. We shouldn't need to. Games should teach you off the merit of their character.
Yeah, not the color of their skin. their Fortnite skins. Okay, who do you want to actually be?
Romulans.
Romulans.
I just think they're neat.
Mm-hmm. How do you fucking go?
Literally, it's always like this. It's always like this. You go, like you get into the game after they shower you in Star Trek fan service, and then you can't move because of
exactly. Fucking exactly.
Like they're
it's not
all
even
like this.
Wait,
what the fuck? Did you just shit out a fucking pot?
We birthed a pod.
So ass.
Wait, why'd the music start? What the fuck did we do?
God, is this like the Star Trek version of the drowning music from fucking Sonic?
But which manual do we fucking use?
Oh, 1 of 4, obviously.
No, seriously. Look how long it is. Look how fucking long it is!
Just to play the fucking game.
Oh, hell no.
160 pages. That's a book. Oh, of course
this is like
Interplay.
This is like a novel. This is like Les Miserables. Like,
that got
favorable reviews.
A complex real-time strategy. I'm telling
with
you.
a steep learning
I'm telling
curve.
you, it's these real-time strategy fuckers who never let you live it down that you didn't play their like freaking like college module looking ass game.
1999's Star Trek Hidden Evil, developed by Presto Studios and published by Activision in North America and Empire Interactive in Europe, I had to purchase, but I promptly returned it after it refused to run on my computer.
The game is a sequel to the 9th Star Trek movie, Star Trek Insurrection. Oh no. Oh God.
Oh yeah, the Baku.
No! Not the Baku again.
We believe that when you create a machine to do the work of a man, you take something away from the man.
All right, let's get it. Let's get in the mood for some cringy cutscenes.
All right.
What the fuck?
Do we dare?
What does that even mean? It's not our fault. All right, I paid money for this and I'm returning it immediately. Fuck them out.
Because you literally can't run it.
Doesn't work properly.
Which is so sad because I'm sure there was a great game waiting for us.
Gosh, yeah, right.
By the way, you'll hear Activision a lot more throughout the remainder of this video as they published a lot of games after acquiring the Star Trek license in 1998. Star Trek Armada, developed by Mad Doc Software, later Rockstar Games, and published in 2000 by Activision, is one of the tentpole titles in Star Trek video gaming that is also still beloved by many to this day. But again, I just don't see it. It's a real-time strategy game where you build starships and starbases and shit, but I just found it to be incredibly boring.
Oh gosh. Oh, my boy John Luke.
Can we not play the intro?
Worf. You know, it's such a surreal experience actually having grown up with these characters and seeing them in such compromised positions.
What?
This is pretty sick.
Yeah, I like the cutscenes. We'll see about the gameplay.
I'm like,
though.
yeah, like if we were watching movies, 10 out of 10. But unfortunately, these are games.
Yeah.
Lock all weapons on that vessel.
Ace Attorney.
I know, right? Looks like we need to bust out that controller that was found in the submarine wreckage. Premonitions. I can't wait to get to the post-munitions.
I'm gonna pray. Michelle. All right. All right.
Oh,
object. Oh, this is an early version of Fleet Command. Okay.
Status report.
What in the fuck? Bless you.
Ugh, this game is making me allergic.
It's making you ill. What the hell are you doing?
What is going on? What is that texture?
Riker, please do the triangle maneuver. Can you move wherever you want, like League of Legends or something?
Oh, wait, this is actually Fog of War?
This is the world map. What the hell?
Oh wait, Jim Hadar, shoot him. W, I don't know. No, our objective was to build a fucking starbase. Use the construction ship to build stations. What is the construction ship? Wait.
Oh, they're attacking. Ooh, all right, quit they ass. It's a little slow, but I'm assuming that there may be a way to speed things up.
Okay.
Oh, the Red Storm.
Ooh, nice.
All right, see? I knew my 10 years of League of Legends would be good for something. Checkmate, Mom. God, if only you could scroll. That would actually be pretty based. It has the control scheme of something that could be called a game.
Yeah.
For that alone, it's good to be.
It's not bad.
It is mid. I think mid is very fair for this. Because I could just play League of Legends and it would be... I'm relatively satisfied with that.
I don't know how you close it, like, for real. Mid.
Yeah, I think mid is very fair for that.
Luckily, a lot of reviewers over the years have started to agree more with my assessment. It could be better. There is an even bigger juggernaut on this list than Armada, but I'm gonna save that for later. Just stick around. Star Trek Klingon Academy, developed by 14 Degrees East and published by Interplay in 2000, almost works.
Oh.
Live action.
High quality video.
Yeah, for 2000, it actually is.
Follow my intercept course.
This is like the equivalent to Star Trek games as like Shadow the Hedgehog is to like playing Sonic games.
Yeah.
Gosh, the frame rate is so high.
The frame rate is actually good.
Phobia just nutted. I guarantee that on the back of whatever box this came in, it's just this in every single frame.
It is.
That's how all of these games do, even to this day. Like they'll make a game that's just like garbage, but they'll show all of the cool little cutscenes and artwork.
I am impressed with some of the cutscenes we've seen today. Well shot, well lit.
Yeah.
You know.
Well voice acted.
Yeah.
Like it's
Even
good.
Judgment Rights.
Yeah, I'm like it's good. It's good stuff.
It's just not a game.
Literally. It's like when it gets to the game part, which is what this is about.
You're talking over Shang.
Yeah, right? Oh, God.
Fucking what? You wanna know how I got these scars?
I got it on a Klingon ship. Batman.
Oh, he's got a rat tail.
Oh, ew.
Oh, that's how he got his eye patch.
I'm so glad that we know that now.
Filling in the gaps of the lore.
Yeah, this was probably crazy for Star Trek fans. It's probably the only reason why it got a good rating. So how can they follow up that insane shit that we just saw?
Alright, take a picture of this. I can play Metroid. I can play
Yeah, right.
I can play even Super Mario 64. But so many of these old ass games.
You see, the thing is, they don't have to be like this.
They don't have to be like this.
They don't. They don't have to make it like this. But because they know their target audience so well, they make it.
These are the target audience, and the people who play these games are the guy from The Simpsons, sort of like talking to Xena Warrior Princess.
In episode BF-12, you were battling barbarians while riding a winged Appaloosa. Yet in the very next scene, my dear, you're clearly atop a winged Arabian.
This is basically the Rick and Morty of game franchises. It's like, our game is a little too complicated for you, Tyler.
High IQ.
Yeah, right. What?
We're in hell.
Like, this is the hell game. This is Klingon Academy.
This is Klingon Academy. You know they put what they put you through. This is even more intense than Monsters University.
Right.
Please, God, no.
Training.
Oh, no.
Dude,
Oh,
no.
No.
They're all like
They're
this.
all like this.
And the text is bugged.
The text keeps getting overlaid. How am I supposed to read this shit?
I can't. It's like Wedge Dudge all over again.
Right? This is really Klingon.
I can't read this.
Like, I can't read this. Do you wish to replay any of the previous lesson?
Doesn't run. Won't run properly.
One of the biggest surprises on this list was Star Trek Away Team, developed by Reflexive Entertainment and published by Activision in 2001. I read some of the middling reviews of it online and was quite ready to write it off, but Kinsey and I were actually surprised by it.
All right, yay. Oh, you could actually play this one online? There's no way. What, are you going to be clicking in the grid with people? No.
Chat, network only.
Chat with somebody. Why are you playing this?
Saying slurs.
I know,
but they're
right?
Klingon slurs.
I know, right? You wedge.
Patak.
Yeah, Patak. We can cut this out, right?
Look, yes.
The maiden voyage of the USS Incursion has approved successful commando data. That's a Romulan Wahlberg. What the hell is this, XCOM?
All right, now this is not WASD, so how do you walk? Well, I guess
It's like a clicking game.
No.
Oh god, no, stop. Oh, no, go back now.
Wait, what the fuck?
Oh, what is that, horse spray?
This is what Beth uses in Rick and Morty at the vet.
Yeah.
Okay.
That took way too long for something like that.
Oh, okay. She needs to move a little bit over here. Ooh!
That's actually kind of cool.
That's actually good. Okay, that's actually good. Just one thing at a time, Data.
Right.
I'm actually kind of impressed because my expectations were so low.
I didn't see nothing. Yeah, just brute force the whole mission.
God.
You have to go how far? Yeah, so them right there.
Oh, Jesus. Wait. No, come.
She's just like, I ain't going over there.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to take her a century to get there.
Right.
Now, next.
Jesus.
God, this is so easy. Yeah. Well, it is on easy mode, but still. He's doing it. God, that worked.
Progress.
Okay, this is like a Toy Story game that I used to play when I was a kid. All right, good. He's beaming up. Let's figure out a path because I actually want to do this properly, like you're supposed to, because the game is actually like somewhat functional. Oh God! Oh! No.
I want to do this properly. Boom.
If it were faster, I would try this again, but it just took too long. God, finally some good fucking food.
Very.
Star Trek Armada 2, released in 2001, offers mostly more of the same as its predecessor, an assessment that I think most people have agreed with.
Oh, more 3D models. Oh, but they have shine on them now. It's going to penetrate.
It won't fit, Captain.
Well, then make it fit.
There you go, Jet. That's it. Keep pushing it in.
Are you sure it'll fit?
Huh? We'll make it fit.
They do what the fuck.
Can we please do instant action? Oh God, wait.
No shot. What? There's AI in this? So it's the same thing. Ah, the Fog of War looks better at least.
This is the little penis ship from 2001: A Space Odyssey. We're going at 6 miles an hour. I'm so bored with this already.
Instant action.
What do you mean instant action?
Dude, it's so weird because like they think that this is the most action-packed shit ever.
Yeah.
It's like you want to get straight into the strategy AI menu. Does it just play itself?
I wish it would play itself. That'd be more engaging than whatever the fuck this is.
Yeah.
But see, I love games like SimCity. But this is
because they're usually intuitive when they do stuff like this.
Nah, we're not doing tutorials.
Oh my god, that's gonna get clipped for sure. It's like, oh, I don't know how to play this game. Also, Tyler skips the tutorial. Fuck you, actually.
Yeah, how about go fuck yourself?
We're going into the Lakers' homeworld.
I went to the Warriors' homeworld and blew a 3-1 lead with their princess.
You notice how all of these games start off with like an hour-long cutscene?
I know, right? Borg have invaded the regular Badlands. That's not a thing in canon, but okay.
Oh.
And colonized a world there. In response, Starfleet has dispatched the Enterprise to the Badlands with orders to both eliminate the Borg presence and determine how the Borg got so deep into the Alpha Quadrant without being... But Regula's in the Beta Quadrant! See, that's the stuff that's actually pissing me off.
Like, I can get it if a game is, like, not for somebody. But, like, who is this for?
Salvage everywhere.
No, thank you.
Enemy
salvage this pussy.
I'm like, he had rent to pay, obviously.
Yeah.
And so what? Somebody steals your derelict vessel and you're supposed to turn around at a mile in like a day to chase them? Like, no. This is an example of a bad strategy game for this.
Yeah.
Like, this is not fun. This doesn't even look fun.
No.
Unfortunately, this was followed by Star Trek Bridge Commander, developed by Totally Games and published in 2002 by Activision, purportedly letting the player command a Galaxy-class ship and engage in quick battles. We were presented with this upon launching it.
Pib, I don't think these Star Trek games are going to get any better.
Oh, I don't know, Charlie. I think they...
No, I really think we really need to get out of here as soon as we can. Oh, dude, look at his rendering.
This is like 20p.
There's like no pixels in here.
Oh god, that looks like seared meat.
Yeah, literally.
looks like pork chops.
They're turning around about as fast as they do in the in that one game. Totally Games. Yeah, these are Totally Games. It's like that's their sales pitch.
For real, I swear, it's a game.
It's their sales pitch to Interplay. It's like, this is a game.
What I have seen so far is I don't see anything that says ship go.
Yeah. What are we naming this unfortunate captain?
By-player.
By-player, yeah.
Okay. What in the 60 FPS?
I was like, what is this, a VR game?
No, what? Stop looking at me.
Did they like scan his face on?
Probably.
Of course they did.
They probably did.
His mouth looks...
Brother, what's that? What's that, brother?
God, this is disturbing to look at.
That is very uncanny.
When do we get to play the game?
That's a black fella right there.
Dude, this is dumb. No. This is stupid.
Okay, I know exactly what this is. This is actually a bridge simulator.
So you're just in the place of Riker.
I guess so. Or Deanna Troy's third tit.
Dude, no. Because who is going to retain this?
Nobody.
Like, what are you supposed to have, like a notepad and just, okay, green alert first, and then look at the blue guy.
See, they're going, but we didn't get to participate.
Like, do you really need this to get your fix?
I don't want to play this.
Yeah, no.
It half functioned, kind of, but we're just not into it, so I think that's a mid.
Yeah.
Once again, this game got really good reviews, but I'm just not seeing it, dog. Star Trek Starfleet Command 3, released in 2002, is totally unmemorable in my book, despite the positive reviews.
I have not purchased Star Trek Starfleet Command 3 yet. Oh, please be unavailable. Thank God it's unavailable. Please. Oh, damn it. Oh, it's available. We have to buy it now.
I think I'm actively developing PTSD. Oh, it's the same turning around.
Oh,
but you could actually see now them going.
Stop.
Do you think we have to add another an AI?
I guess so. God, I'm crying, dude.
Oh my god, attacking?
Primary weapon.
No shot.
If you actually looked at the controls.
Dude, this is so bad.
I mean,
it doesn't have to be like this.
It doesn't.
Let's just acknowledge that. It does not have to be like this. This is just, dude, we're getting shitted on. Forfeit. And then all the 40-year-olds in your comments are gonna be like, yeah, young people didn't know this is all we had. And I'm like, that's a bad thing.
That's a bad
Grandpa. Click fire. See what that does.
P. What was that?
That's a bad hitbox.
Collision. Fire, damn it. USS Reagan. Suck my dick.
Just make a dogfight game, for fuck's sake.
Bad. The Windows titles that we couldn't play included the interactive movies Star Trek Klingon and Star Trek Borg, as well as the games Star Trek Generations, Star Trek The Next Generation Klingon Honor Guard, Star Trek Birth of the Federation, Star Trek Deep Space Nine The Fallen, a personal disappointment as it's supposedly a third-person shooter, Star Trek New Worlds, and Star Trek DS9 Dominion Wars. And there's actually one more won't run on this list, which is the Orion Pirates expansion for Star Trek Starfleet Command 2 Empires at War, developed by Taldron and released in 2001.
Guys, look at this shit. It's fast and easy to register your new copy of Star Trek Starfleet Command Orion Pirates with Interplay Entertainment Corporation. Just send in by modem, fax, or mail to start receiving great customer benefits.
Yeah, take advantage of our exclusive direct offers.
Receive our catalogs and announcements of new game releases.
You'll be entered into our monthly new customer contest of free games and other cool stuff.
So don't wait, click register now button below.
My God, they release like 5 simulators a year. You can play all of them.
Good Lord.
Ahead of everyone else, all 3 other people.
It's not playing the game.
This is how they can get clients now.
And I'm so disappointed because look at the title of this, guys. I mean, honest to God, look at the title of this. How can you not assume that this is the game that I wanted to play? Come on.
I love being married to my husband.
I love being married to my real-time strategy games. Okay.
Choose the biggest one, I guess. This program might not have installed correctly.
You think this is a can't run?
This is a can't run. Wait. But you didn't get the base game. No.
We don't need it.
We don't need it. I've already seen enough.
It didn't happen.
It never happened.
I was sorely disappointed that this wouldn't run, but I was not going to purchase the base game because I was just certain that the gameplay was going to be the same as Starfleet Command 1. By the way, through research, we found that many of these old Windows games that weren't playable might be playable through a virtual machine, which used to be easier in like Windows 7, but not anymore. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm just not going to do that. They're all going to be the same. Except for DS9 The Fallen. That one's got to be good. When it comes to the console games we had to emulate, it was a similarly tumultuous ride. The earliest title in this category is Star Trek Invasion, developed by Warthog Games and published in 2000 by Activision for the PS1. It's a space combat shooter that got pretty good reviews, but to be honest, we found it kind of lacking.
And they started off like an episode.
Uh-huh. Borg. Okay, I see.
This reminds me of the first Spider-Man game. This looks really good, by the way. Training rings. Oh, this
is Star Fox.
Like, is it?
Oh, okay. It's very sensitive. That's fine.
Hold, roll left. Oh.
This is Star Fox.
Yeah, very much so.
Oh, it's inverted.
Star Fox or like Elite Squadron, one of the two. Not Elite Squadron.
It's inverted.
Squadron.
Shit.
I mean, don't worry. Inverted controls was always a bad idea. Just nobody spoke up. This seems pretty slow.
Yeah. Mr. Worf is gonna give me an F.
Alright.
10 seconds remaining.
Boo!
Yeah.
Explode.
It looked like it was about to explode. You accelerate with R2, which I'm holding down. So.
It's a very, like, somber training exercise. See, my thing is not that the games are, like, bad or whatever, but, like, are they even, like, fun to watch?
Well, this is so far, this is not, so this one is pretty boring.
It's like, even if somebody was like, wow, I want to know about the Star Trek games, it's like, what do they gain? Like, they're using, like, funeral music. Like, they cut it so close.
First objective completed. Well done, Cooper. Who's Cooper? I didn't get this. I get not select who I am. Select tractor beam. I'm pressing X or Y.
Target lost.
What? This game was a little weird.
Wait, I swear I was trying to lock onto it. I'm not.
Looked like you were locked.
I'm not making it up. Yeah.
I'm not making it up. Boring. That is the word of the day. All of these games are boring. Like, the DOS games are just basically unplayable, but like these more modern games, they take proven formulas and then just make it so like geriatric. You want to save?
Mid.
Star Trek Shattered Universe, developed by Starsphere Interactive and published by TDK Medicative in 2004 for the Xbox and
PS2,
was a little bit more interesting, but only a little. I think our reactions speak for themselves.
Oh no, what are these
But he looks worse.
Oh my.
Oh my.
Oh yeah, literally, oh my.
Oh my.
People don't really like the Mirror Universe, do they?
No. I don't either. It's very stupid.
I'm very hopeful. Please, just be playable. It's a console game.
Oh, look, poor Chekhov. He looks like Fred Flintstone.
This is so PS2 era.
Yeah. The ships look good, just not the people.
Yeah, it's so ugly. Oh, his
eyelid
clipped a little bit.
Yes, it did clip. Somebody with a mullet was really excited that they got to write the script for this video game.
Someone with a mullet.
God, this looks so bad.
It looks horrible. Ugh. Honestly, hear me out though. PS2 era Sulu. Kinda cute though.
All right, let's defend the Excelsior.
You are ordered to make the Enterprise break off this attack now.
Oh shoot! Oh, this is great.
Finally
a game.
Finally.
Jeez. Honestly, I'm just glad it's a dogfight and not just turn around slow.
Yeah, exactly. Inverted controls a little bit. You know what I love about this is that 3 buttons fire. That's great. Give me more of that.
I know, right? Oh gosh.
Well, but
how do they expect you to go against the Enterprise?
Do you want to give it a shot?
Yeah, I want to see what's going on. I want to see what's good in the hood with this. It just feels like a game.
Yeah.
And that's just what I love about this. Yeah, and then it's like if something gets behind you, you can just turn around. Kind of hard to shoot them. Whoa. See, and then it's like I can figure this stuff out by just pressing the button.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't need a manual, like a college textbook sized manual to do it. Because these enemies have a lot of health. Okay, that was the first one I killed this entire time.
Good lord.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hitting them, but it doesn't seem like they're taking a lot of damage.
Oh, wait. What? What?
Did it just say damage the Enterprise?
The Enterprise has deployed an antimatter warhead.
Yeah, and?
Like, cool. It takes 3 minutes to kill one.
We're not going to succeed in this objective. It could be so much worse.
Yeah, it could be
but
a
it could be
lot
so much
worse.
better.
Yeah, just
This is
right in
definitely
there.
like a 5. A true 5.
Very true 5. I'm like, oh god, we should have been in Starfleet Academy more.
If we had only completed the Starfleet Academy games, we would know what to do.
Right. Like, oh god, if only we had been on the bridge more and looked at more stars, this game would have been better. Jesus.
God. Where's the antimatter bomb? Can I just run into it? It will
Just
work.
end it all.
Mid for sure.
Star Trek Tactical Assault, developed by Quicksilver Software and published by the one and only Bethesda in 2006 for the PSP and Nintendo DS, was particularly egregious.
Federation or locked.
I know, right?
Not another asteroid field.
I'm like, remember the last time they made an asteroid field game and it was actually pretty good? High hopes.
Oh god, this is one of those games. It's just like, look at the ships. This is like Star Trek Fleet Command before Star Trek Fleet Command came out.
Oh my god, the art!
This is some of the art of all time.
Oh, they have the DS multiplayer. Start mission?
Oh god.
Dude, can they stop?
No. No.
Oh, this is tragic. Tyler, are you serious?
I have no idea what's going on.
Were you really turning that slow? Oh, this is so bad.
Star Trek Legacy is another tentpole name in Star Trek gaming, and I can see why, but to be honest, it also fell very short of my expectations, which was disappointing. Developed by Mad Doc and published by Bethesda in 2006 for the Xbox 360 and PC, Legacy features a centuries-spanning story involving V'ger and the Borg. But this potentially interesting story is bogged down by very slow gameplay.
Oh.
Rockstar made this. Okay.
Good. Alright, we're gonna be stealing ships.
Red Dead Wharf 2.
Red Dead Wharf. Oh, this looks promising.
Oh, this is Jonathan Archer. This is Enterprise era, 22nd century. Scan the nearby planet for signs of a wrecked ship.
So this is kind of sick.
Yeah.
Well, that's just cool. Yeah, I'm assuming this game is one of those once you get used to it, it's good type games.
I'm sure.
It's really clunky. It just feels like they just decide when the Enterprise can move fast and when it's clunky, like Gundam games always do. It's like they're allergic to action. Like just all of these.
Oh, Christ. Wait. And then tractor. See, I like that. That's good.
Yeah, because all the functions are there.
Is he gonna come with us?
We're gonna snap it. Oh, it's coming. He'll warp with the tractor beam.
Yeah.
Just rip his ship apart.
No. Okay.
See,
it's too slow.
Yeah, that's just how all these games are. It's like something that could take like 3 minutes, they may take like 10.
Yeah. You now have the beginning of a fleet, Tooge Dooge. Good God. That's my favorite end joke now.
I know, right?
I mean, we're heading at full impulse towards this planet, but I don't even think that was our target. I'm going to orbit this planet, and then if nothing happens, I'm quitting. Does that sound fair?
That sounds very fair. Because it's not even like bad or anything. It's just slow.
This one is a solid mid. I mean, this is full impulse, and if I warp, I'm going to go past it. This music does not really fit.
It does not fit the vibe of what's going on here. It's like, there's so much waiting in these games. So much waiting. Dude, you gotta do so much stuff.
Yeah, this is like busy work, dude.
It is. It's just a list of objectives. All right,
Wait.
we're warping.
Okay.
I hope they followed.
That's all I had to do?
Yeah, you warp.
I guess so.
Yeah, like, dude, the photon bar is so obnoxious. Why can't they just make it infinite? Like, that's probably like lore accurate or something, but like, nah, not for this.
God, this is far more boring than what we were doing earlier.
God, if it weren't so clunky to turn around in this, I would have hated to have gotten this for Christmas. Like, you spend like 5 hours on this game and you only save like one ship. Like, but in every cutscene, this thing is like zooming all over the place, bombing ships left and right.
Yeah, and I'm going full impulse. It doesn't make any damn sense.
There's just so much like about it that could be so much better, and it's just not.
People like this.
It's so boring. God damn.
It doesn't really feel like I'm doing that much.
I feel like Shattered Universe is better than this.
Yeah.
The thing is, the dialogue isn't bad either.
Yeah. If this were not so slow, I would stream it.
Oh.
In a heartbeat.
Because this is like, from what I just hear, not that I just really know what's going on, but it's engaging.
Yeah.
Like she's under duress and she needs your help. And I think that is something anyone
Mission
can get
successful. All right, that was enough. I would like to save, though, because there's a universe where I come back to this in some capacity.
Yeah, I think that was good. I like that little cutscene, too.
That's not supposed to be happening.
I don't think so either. Well, the mission was successful.
We beat the game.
We have recorded proof of this.
Yeah. Solid mid.
Yeah, I think it's not bad. The story is probably baller.
Well,
like
we won't get to know.
Luckily, I found out after the fact that many of our criticisms were echoed by reviewers at the time of release. Star Trek Encounters, developed by 4J Studios and published in 2006 for the PS2 by Bethesda in North America and Ubisoft in Europe and Australia, was similarly disappointing.
Okay, stages?
Yeah. Smash?
I know, right?
Is this Smash?
I would love it if it was. Just two ships bouncing around on Final Destination. They're shooting you off screen.
Yeah. This is the same music as Conquest, too, I swear.
Interesting. Is it really that hard to just make a regular spaceship game? Did they, out of all of these, only one of them decided, yeah, let's do dogfighting in space?
Everybody died. The end.
I know. The controls were so ugly that everyone died.
God, this is so ridiculous, man.
I actually like 4J's next entry, which is Star Trek Conquest, published in 2007. I played it a lot as a kid on Wii, and like I said, I streamed it on my channel. It's objectively not the best Star Trek game, the voice acting is cheesy, and the combat is not exactly what I'd call smooth, but it's a guilty pleasure and honestly I'd return to in a heartbeat over so many on this list. Unfortunately, or fortunately depending on your point of view, 2 of the remaining console games on this list could not be played. But to be honest, they're some of the most widely panned Star Trek games ever made. Seriously. Star Trek DAC, which stands for Deathmatch, Assault and Conquest, is an arcade-focused title that lacks a narrative. Inspired by the 2009 movie, it was developed by Naked Sky Entertainment in association with Bad Robot and published by Paramount Digital Entertainment for Xbox 360, PS3, and PC. And okay, it's not universally panned, but I don't think I'm missing much. And of course, there's the infamous 2013 Star Trek video game developed by Digital Extremes and published for the same platforms by Bandai Namco Entertainment. Set in the alternate reality and involving the Gorn, this game was massively hyped up by Trek creatives at the time and even called canon by Roberto Orsi, which he doesn't really have the authority to say. And while it wouldn't run in my Xbox 360 emulator, I have to say I don't think I'm missing much with this either, because the bugged gameplay looks like this. Okay, to be fair, it did improve over time, but there's only so much that fixing bugs can do for this title. Rowan J. Coleman has a great video where he goes into more detail about this game's disappointment, as well as his thoughts on other titles like Armada, Legacy, and more. Very quickly, I'll also mention another obvious elephant in the room, which is Star Trek Online, developed by Cryptic Studios and originally published by Atari, then Arc Games. This is probably the most widely known and probably most widely played Star Trek video game to this day, being an MMORPG. But to be honest, guys, it's just never been my cup of tea. I played it not too long after it came out in 2010, and I have to say, I wasn't impressed. I know there are plenty of people who like it. In fact, friend of the channel, Certifiably In-Game, has posted many videos chronicling his adventures through Star Trek Online and breaking down the lore. I think a lot of the storylines Cryptic has come up with are interesting, but can also be rather convoluted. Clearly, the people who make this game love Star Trek, but I've just never been a big MMORPG guy. That's just my take. I also would like to stick in my thoughts on Star Trek Bridge Crew, developed by Red Storm Entertainment and published in 2017 by the one and only Ubisoft. And my thoughts are, I couldn't get past the CAPTCHA to make a Ubisoft account. This game is supposed to be better in VR, but I don't have a VR headset because I'm not rich, so I'll just have to take people's word for it.
Mostly playable with your controller. What does that mean, mostly? I don't have a VR set, so...
These games are like draining me of energy.
Yeah. Basu. What the... Those are all the...
Dude, you paid for this. Dude!
What the hell? What the fuck? Create account.
Dude.
What? Just to play a VR game not in VR.
I make you do this one more time,
then we'll call it, yeah.
Call it, yeah.
Can't run. Yeah.
Can't access.
I'm
like, you bought it, but if you can't play it,
then I would return it, yeah. Can't run. That's disappointing. Not.
How like is it?
Real quick, I'll touch on the various Star Trek mobile games, that is, games for iOS and Android. Here's a fact about them. They exist. I'm just going to tell you guys right now that I didn't seriously play any of these for this video because, yet again, I don't really consider these to be actual games. Two of the most prominent ones are Star Trek Timelines, developed and published in 2016 by Disruptor Beam, and Star Trek Fleet Command, developed and published in 2018 by Scopely. I've actually played a little Fleet Command for one of my sponsorships before, but to be perfectly blunt, the gameplay is very boring. And I have a passing familiarity with Timelines, but so many of these are just so... ugh.
Brother, ugh.
As I mentioned earlier, there is one cross-platform title from 2022 that did surprise Kinsey and me. Star Trek Prodigy Supernova. Developed by Tessera Studios and published by Outright Games, Star Trek Prodigy Supernova follows Dal and Gwen as they attempt to save their friends, the USS Protostar, and an alien planetary system from destruction by a supernova. The game is directly aimed at children, and just like the show, I think this is both a good and a bad thing. Okay, to be clear, it's not a bad thing that it's made for kids necessarily, but just like the show, I just can't with some of this dialogue. And the gameplay is incredibly simplistic. One might even call it perfunctory. $50.
Oh, they marked it down.
70% off. Let's fucking go. Add to cart, bitch.
While combat can get a little repetitive, the puzzles are genuinely inventive.
Nintendo
Life called the combat
perfunctory.
perfunctory.
God.
Jeez.
They're using the SAT words for this.
Perfunctory.
Support, okay, thank God, works with controller.
Oh, I'm pretty excited. Watch this one just be the best one.
Oh,
just,
I'm actually kind of thinking it will be.
just in general, not a big fan of.
No, not a big
comic
fan of
stills
this
and stuff. But
if we make fun of this too hard, people are gonna get mad at us because it's for kids. But still,
people do this stuff in like the Naruto games.
Yeah.
You know, like where they don't want to. Like anime games have this all the time, where they just have these anime cut-in cutscenes instead of making actually good cutscenes.
Oh God, I hate this character so much. This is the one who made me stop watching. This is like Star Wars Rebels,
Yeah, it is given Star Wars Rebels. Oh, they like each other.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you already know what it is.
I would say she's attractive, but I don't know how old she is. So
probably 14. I'm just avoiding that altogether. Loading complete, dude.
Oh no.
They should not do that.
No.
Just go to the game.
Yeah.
Come on.
All right, finally, what it's supposed to look like.
None of the style, none of the flair of the comic books.
This is what the show looks like.
Really?
Yeah.
So it looks like Clone Wars?
Yes, it looks like Clone Wars.
Oh.
I'm not a big fan of the animations.
I had it under control.
Those math movements are not great.
Yeah. But of course, they're not going to put the money in because it's for kids.
It's for kids. God, I just want to play. I just want to play Pokemon, dude. Like seriously.
Oh, it is a top-down.
Oh, great.
Oh, this is just a Shrek 2 like.
Shrek 2 like.
Okay, Schmack. Oh, this is definitely a kid's game. Smash the thing and get thing for it. Yeah, it's literally just like Ratchet and Clank.
Let's wait for the phaser to cool off.
Oh, is she gonna say that every time?
All right, okay. Weapons overheat. Thank you.
Yeah, we got to see some combat. We got to see the perfunctory combat.
The perfunctory combat. Oh, this is like the Up video game. You know, Disney Pixar's Up.
Yeah, this looks like Ben 10, the video game too. Like, there's literally like an area just like this in the beginning.
Oh my God.
Oh well, not the blue shit. Whoa, that had like no frames on it.
Oh Lord.
So they couldn't just add a jump?
Oh no! I don't. Oh no!
What are the bully bots from?
What are the bully bots from Tamarilli doing here?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Your father's dead.
Your father's dead, idiot. We gotta wait for our phaser to cool down. Like, there's things that kids will tolerate because they're kids, but there's also things that they won't.
Things that they shouldn't even.
Oh yeah.
Let's wait for the phaser to.
Too hot! This planet looks about as dead as your dad. Change of plan. Let's kill him like your father.
Let's wait for the phaser to cool off.
Oh, that's just...
No.
I could probably play this for like a second. Wait, do you lose one sphere per health? Oh, half a sphere, so it's like Zelda.
Wait.
Whatever perfunctory means, that kind of looks
That's
like...
what that's perfunctory. Yeah.
Dude, the phasers just aren't even worth using. They go out in like 2 seconds.
You're absolutely right about that.
Hell yeah, we're still alive, unlike your dad. They could add like combos or something.
Oh,
like,
okay.
You could make this fun.
There were combos. I just it's perfunctory. So.
It is perfunctory. Oh, these are those puzzles. Okay, so you take it and then you put it over here. Oh, so those are checkpoints. That dash is so ungraceful. Stop poosing? Hold on. It just said stop poosing instead of pushing.
God, the stupid fucking phaser. Fuck this.
You could use phaser combos and stuff. Like, there's so many things you could do with that, but no.
This is just explaining how combat works. Like,
Yeah,
it's like the concept of combat, like the word, like the
yes.
You know, like
the actual concept.
These are your enemies. They are different. They must die.
All right. Apply this to your real life, children. This would be an amazing stream game. Just pay attention to absolutely nothing that's going on and talk to chat.
Just let's look up a guide.
Yeah, guide for Star Trek Prodigy.
Yeah. I was stuck on this as a kid.
Right. Literally. Jeez. Oh, you just climb up. We're no smarter than a 5-year-old.
I guess so.
Lose health when they take damage. Duh. Like, what? When you get hurt, you hurt. Oh, they have iframes. This is just the Dark Souls of Star Trek games.
Yeah, basically.
Dude, why can't you just go over naturally? Why don't you just make the AI better? It's like if you don't do the very specific thing that they want you to do, like they just completely shit themselves.
I'll take it from here.
I'll take it from here.
I'll take point.
Wait, he.
I'll take it from here.
I'll take it from here.
I cannot stand this.
Oh, so she's stronger with melee. He's stronger for rage. Cool. Even though it doesn't matter because the phaser overheats in like 2 seconds.
Yes. Okay, we just didn't need to go there.
We did that for no reason. Yeah, it's just more blue shit.
More blue shit, 100%.
And they couldn't even get it all because they did the thing where it like pops out, but it doesn't even come to you, so you have to like go get it.
All right, that's enough. this is not great.
Yeah, it feels like I transported back to like 2008.
Yeah.
Like you can beat Mario 64, 70 stars, whatever, and then like beat the game and not do all that hard stuff. But then it's like this game will stay the easy button mashy game from the time you get like 20 years old.
This is just so fucked up.
Star Trek Resurgence, published by Brunner House, was developed by Dramatic Labs, founded by former staff of Telltale Games. Ugh. As of when I was amassing most of the footage for this video, it had not yet come out on Steam, but had been exclusive for a year on the Epic Games Store. Nevertheless, I was seeing early reviews of it that panned the QuickTime events and some of the dialogue. The fact that it has RPG elements I did find intriguing, but I didn't want to pay full price for it. So imagine my surprise when I found out there was a free demo available to play. Oh man, you know Kinsey and I were going to have thoughts on that.
Oh, well, it kind of looks like Mass Effect a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sure they got a little inspiration. It's not 2000 anymore. It's not the 90s anymore. How come we have the opening credits for this?
Yeah, that's what Telltale does, I guess.
I've never played a Telltale game.
Never?
No.
You're so lucky, dude.
Yeah.
But if she's half the officer I knew she could become...
Head abandoned, head in this and then.
Swear to God, I told him to press RT, didn't do it. Oh, dude, I know the people who like this kind of stuff, they're just like, oh, I get to play now. Yeah. I'm walking through the star thing.
Camera was bad there. Who fucking cares about this, dude?
It's like, yeah, dude, I'm usually not this nervous. I'm saying, like, I really aced that test for real, though.
Okay, so...
God, this dude's such a douchebag. Can we tell him to fuck off?
You're Jara Rydek?
The...
Absolutely crushed.
You mean like...
How?
Like Jadzia Dax?
How do you...
I don't know who the fuck that is. No, like Spock.
What I'm confused about is, how does he, like, you're Juba Dagoobu? And it's like, you haven't seen a single picture of her or anything?
I'm going both Paragon and Renegade on this playthrough.
I have to go change my underwear because I just met the real Juba Dagoobu.
Suh, dude.
What's good, blue skin? Hey, can you sing I'm Blue Dabba Dee Dabba Die for me? Like, if you ask me, what do I dislike about Trek the most? It's stuff like this. Like, just these sterile conversations.
Yeah. Okay, when in Mass Effect 3, which is, regarded by many as like the weakest in the series, and I think that's fair. When you're talking with Anderson and he's briefing you, the dialogue stuff is like really quick. You're like walking in a hallway. We're not taking these long, drawn out conversations. It's like, fuck, man. Something exciting gonna happen literally at all?
Yeah, and people like to do the whole like, oh, you're just impatient. You don't appreciate good writing.
The game is slow.
Yeah, it's like, geez, man. Like, God.
I like the animation and the lighting and textures and everything. It looks good.
It looks good. It looks of this generation.
I hate those obnoxious. This is not Detroit Become Human.
That's the other game I was trying to think about. It was Detroit Become Human.
God, like when you're playing as the fucking maid robot and you're like
just like lifting up
lifting up the garbage can, like
the
lower
value of
decks.
Oh my god, something good.
Ooh.
And just like that, this game is a 10 out of 10.
Ooh.
Love her haircut. Jesus.
I'm so bored. I'm so fucking bored right now. What is going on?
Dude, it's okay. There's so much to talk about. Like, let's go twist more shit over there. This is like that episode of Star Trek Lower Decks where they walked. This frame rate is uncomfortable.
This frame rate is kind of laggy, yeah.
Like, this is like world building for a world that's already built.
Yeah,
kind of what I'm
exactly. If you're playing this, if you're excited to play this, you know what's going on. Like, we need to be in action. We need to be in medias res right now. Mass Effect 3, you know, the Reapers attack like within the first 5 minutes, you know.
Yeah, and then if you play Mass Effect 3 first, that's on you.
This is like that episode of Lower Decks where they went into space.
And if I had to choose, I would definitely play as a lower decker.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't want to play as a commander. There's too much expected of me.
too many freaking obligations.
I wonder what engine this was built in, because it does not look like Unreal 5 or anything like that.
It doesn't really. It looks like what is it? Life is Strange, and that was like Unreal 4.
Unreal 5. It was built in Unreal 5.
Really?
I hope Mass Effect 5 looks better than this.
This was Unreal 5?
This is Unreal 5.
Dude, this game must have been like a 20% load on the entire engine. Don't you like when things that could be cutscenes require you to do things?
This is like that episode of... this is like Star Trek First Contact, where they went in on a spacewalk.
Are they treating it like different episodes?
It's the episodes. Oh my god.
We just played through 2 episodes, and we just walked and talked.
My understanding is you need a steady supply of duridium to keep your cell structure stable.
All right, let's go scan some planets.
She's disabled.
We have plenty of duridium.
I don't know if I could leave that in or not.
Leave it in.
Okay.
Jeez, dude.
Oh my god, the camera is so fluid now. What the fuck? This is like Whiplash. I like trains.
The twang.
He's still got a thing for trains.
Ah, yes, this is my favorite toy.
Transsexual.
I'm like, what?
It looks like my golf coach.
Last time I saw you, you were giving me a blowy under the podium in class. I know you're like 26 or whatever now, but you still got it in you. You were the best student I've ever had at the academy. Let's just get to work. Old habits die hard, motherfucker.
Kinsey, I can't with this. It's so fucking weird, dude.
It's awkward. It's
awkward.
So awkward. Like all of
Somebody
the delivery.
wrote this.
Right,
what is this game about? I don't know what this game. We are 20 minutes in. We're 30 minutes in even, and I don't know what this game is about. I don't know what it's about.
It felt a little better with the lower decks people. Because, I mean, at least they have somewhere to go.
I want to go back there, dude.
Let me ask you something. What is that damn line going down your
That's what I've been wondering. Does that mean that you're a hermaphrodite? Because I can swing that way.
Are you one of them intersexuals?
Do you molt every 7 years? Is that where your sexual organs are stored?
So what, do you like, rub it or something? This is just Monica Lewinsky.
Yeah.
Dude, my jaws hurt, dude.
My jaw hurts. Not as much as hers, though.
Dude, everybody's gonna be like, you're so fucking mean. There's 20 people that worked on this. This is just her walk cycle. You can't see it, but it's hilarious. God, the bridge. Not the bridge.
Not the bridge again. I can't. No, PTSD.
Oh, God, they literally did the same shot. Oh, they're at Parade Rest. I know that because I was in JROTC for 3 years.
One of the reasons I've followed your career is because you're part Kobliad. Because of what
part Kobliad.
All right, what episode were they in? I don't actually admire it when they pull some of the obscure aliens because it makes the Federation feel more diverse instead of just a humans only club. I'm glad I inspire you, Ensign, Lieutenant, whatever.
Ensign, Lieutenant, whatever. Oh my God, we're in the captain. Oh my God.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Blow up the planet. And he's like, what? Blow it up! Oh, another episode.
Oh, it's like that episode of Lower Decks where they were on the planet.
Oh yeah, this was the episode where she was asleep, falling at terminal velocity. See, I can actually shut up like when they talk.
Yeah,
it's a good sign.
Yeah, the most bearable characters in the game.
A Kobliad, or half in your case, is an odd choice for first officer, given your vulnerable condition.
She raises the eyebrow all the time.
Oh God, he was racist. Hold on a second. Where's the dialogue option for that?
I know.
He was ableist.
He was ableist.
Where's the? This is precisely 90s metaphorical representation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like they were not lying. And listen, I actually don't think that's a bad thing. I think that it's okay in modern Trek to have both metaphorical and actual representation. I think both are acceptable because science fiction still functions as an allegory.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I think this is where the demo ends.
Oh, for real? When something happens?
Probably. We've been doing exposition.
God, that's how you get people to play your game. Show them all the most boring stuff ever, and then cut it off when it's about to be good.
This should have been the beginning of the game.
That should have been. What you can do is show that first, and then do like a flashback to
Yeah,
it.
that would be fine too. I think it's cliche, but it would have been
acceptable. I mean, hey, it's a cliche for a reason. People like it. Oh no, we're gonna lose the lesbian.
Damn it. Wait, shield's up. Okay. I think there's a 70% chance they'll work.
I like it that they show like who you appeal to and who you don't.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a health bar? Oh no. Oh, I'd be going crazy on this. I'd be like, pew 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 pew. It's like this just does nothing for me. It's like the stakes don't relate to me at all. What did I say? You do not get in that chair.
You can't have this go sideways before we even leave for the mission.
Yeah, the mission still hasn't started. You're right.
Plasma imbalance is reaching critical condition.
Everybody gets cancer now. Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. So cute, dude. They better have like a mini game where we can kiss.
I know. I just like Mass Effect better.
Whoa, that doesn't look good. No!
No!
Whoa, I actually felt real emotions with that. Holy. Why did they flip it around like that?
Why is it?
No way!
That's so stupid.
But Commander.
He's doing the telltale face. It's like the...
God's sakes, dude. God, how long does this go on, bruh?
You gotta really feel it. Oh, dude, there's no way. Yeah, they just keep doing the thing where they don't move.
Yeah, I'd like to walk forward. Oh, good. Thank God she is conscious again. I don't have to be responsible for her life.
All right, I love you, Mr. Diaz. Come on, bro. Oh.
Okay, demo over.
Now she's infected with the T virus.
Okay.
All right, that's it.
Okay, it got better when we actually were playing the game. I could see how people would enjoy playing this, though, but I don't think I want to finish it.
As always, the running meme about Star Trek video games is that the best one is Mass Effect, or more accurately, the Mass Effect trilogy. Developed by BioWare and published by EA from 2007 to 2012, the three Mass Effect games are, in many ways, a love letter to Star Trek and other sci-fi. Had BioWare, who made Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, been able to acquire the Star Trek license, what they produced could have been the absolute best series of Star Trek games to ever grace the face of God's green earth. Seriously, Mass Effect is already that good. For those who are unfamiliar, in Mass Effect you play as Commander Shepard and recruit squad mates from different alien races to help battle foes under the influence of rogue machines called the Reapers. The games are RPGs, meaning you get to make choices that affect the outcome later in the game, and even across games as you can import your save file from one to the next. I personally prefer Mass Effect 2 as I think it balances free exploration with a compelling narrative and a dedicated set of tasks you need to complete. Mass Effect 1 is still a little outdated mechanically to me, even with the 2021 Legendary Edition remaster, but the narrative is solid, and Lieutenant Shax's voice actor from Lower Decks, Fred Tatasciore, plays one of the greatest villains in all of sci-fi gaming, the rogue Turian Saren. And while the writing in 3 is weaker and the missions set during the Reaper invasion are less interesting, it's actually my second favorite from a gameplay perspective. So essentially what I'm saying is, please, for God's sakes, if you haven't already, play Mass Effect. I'd actually recommend buying Legendary Edition as it has all 3 games in a bundle for the price of one, with all DLCs pre-installed and many welcome graphical updates. Okay, so what are my favorite actual Star Trek games? Well, to be honest, it is really easy to count them. The best one I've played besides Mass Effect is Star Trek Voyager Elite Force, developed by Raven Software and published by Activision. A first-person shooter set during Voyager's travels through the Delta Quadrant. In Elite Force, you fight the Borg, Species 8472, and some other aliens as well. The story is compelling, the voice acting is really good, and it looks pretty good for a game from 2000. There's only one problem. After getting about halfway through the game on my own playthrough, I had to stop because it was making me nauseous. Something about the fast-paced gameplay, actually it was more so the camera, with those 2000 graphics on my 27-inch monitor must have given me motion sickness. This isn't new. I had the same reaction playing Super Mario Kart and Mario Kart 64 on a 50-inch TV through the Wii U Virtual Console years ago. I also had to use a guide to figure out where to go a lot of the time, but other than that, Elite Force is still probably the best time I've had with any of these. My favorite feature has got to be the fact that you use the scroll wheel on your mouse to cycle through weapons in combat. You can also explore the ship, which is really cool, and while it's not quite the RPG experience of Mass Effect, you do get to choose the gender of your character, Alex Monroe. And of course I went with female Alex, because why the hell not? I mean, it did lead to this during a mission where you infiltrate a space and time displaced ship from the Mirror Universe. Elite Force does have a
PS2
port, but it was widely panned upon release. If you're gonna play it, get it on GOG. Star Trek Elite Force 2, developed by Ritual Entertainment and published in 2003 by Activision, is not quite as good as the first one, but is still at least playable. A very low bar that many previous entries on this list have set, and some of which have even not met in the first place.
Freaking love this. This is literally so quick.
Locate and meet up with Chell. That's the bullion. I don't know where to go exactly. Maybe I shouldn't have skipped the cutscene.
I mean, but that's the.
Wait. Power coupling.
Monroe, where are you?
There we go.
Gosh.
Perfect.
Use your tricorder on that control panel.
Oh, don't mind if I do.
Yeah. And we can do that because this game doesn't put like 15 buttons in front of you. See, that's just refreshing.
God, it's so refreshing, isn't it?
And another one. Bow.
You remember what I was saying? The first one did.
Where you needed a guide to get.
No, well that too, but the movement is starting to make me a little queasy.
Okay,
so
yeah.
we'll play a little bit of this, but that's why I couldn't finish the other one.
Yeah, the moving left and right is a little jumpy. I do see that. Yeah, I do like it. I genuinely do think that this would be really fun to play with like a couch co-op type beat.
Mm-hmm.
Like this would be really fun.
I would like watch you play the first one.
I love shooters like this. Like this completely, like this is literally like Time Splitters 2, Perfect Dark, like all that kind of stuff. Like this is really cool.
Not as good as the first one though, because the first one you can play is Alex Monroe, the female.
Seriously though, it's a fun time, and if I had a guide, I'd probably like it. My second favorite is hands down Conquest, just for nostalgic reasons, which I could play endlessly since I'm a sucker for strategy games. Just not strategy games like Armada. Star Trek Prodigy Supernova is probably the third best on my list, only because I haven't played enough of Elite Force 2, but the writing in the game kinda gets on my nerves. And Away Team is a surprise solid fourth for me, given it exceeded my expectations. Ones that I'd probably have more fun with if I were more patient with them are DS9 Crossroads of Time, Legacy, and maybe Armada 2 and Armada, and Shattered Universe, in that order. And sheesh, I'd gladly continue 25th Anniversary if I could at least get past that asteroid field. There you go. You may notice that I didn't mention Star Trek Infinite, which was developed by Argentinian studio Nimble Giant Entertainment and published by Paradox Interactive. It's gotten mixed reviews, many of which pertain to bugs, but many of which also apply to underwhelming aspects of the gameplay. Yeah, I'm gonna pass for now. So, what are your favorite Star Trek games? Let me know down below. With that, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a thumbs up down below and don't forget to share it. That stuff really helps me out. If you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to do that as well so you won't miss future uploads, and click the bell icon to receive all notifications. If you want to support my work even further, you can become a patron at patreon.com/OrangeRiver, link in the description, or become a YouTube member by clicking the join button on my channel page. I just want to give a quick shout out to KinzieK for their assistance with this video. This video would not have been possible without it, and yeah, I just think it would not have been as funny. By becoming a patron or member, you also get access to awesome perks like behind-the-scenes photos and videos, patron and member-only polls, name in the credits, merch discounts, and more. Or you can drop a one-time super thanks or PayPal donation for my trauma. All are appreciated. Links to my links to my PayPal as well as my social media and merch store are in the description too. And big thanks to Nicholas for becoming my newest patron at the $100 Fleet Admiral level. Welcome aboard, Admiral. That's all I have for this week. Let's wait for the phaser to cool off. What's another one I could do? I'll take it from here.
And now this video's over, like your dad.
And now this video's over, like your dad. That's all I have for this week. I think we're gonna go play Star Trek Shattered Universe for the PS2.
Let's wait for the phaser to cool off.